What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and enjoy This is Norway. I just wanted to highlight this very funny video that I happened to find on YouTube that seems like it is trying to explain Norwegian culture and Norwegian history and everything about Norway in a very funny, sarcastic way. So I'm very interested to watch this entire video and see what kind of things it has to teach me. And also just because it seems really funny. So it's called This is Norway. And we're gonna learn what this is Norway. What is it? So let's take a look.
This is planet Earth, and this is Norway. Many people think that Norway is the capital of Sweden. So if you think so right now, you are wrong.
I don't think people think Norway is the capital of Sweden. I don't think that's very common. Even Americans aren't that dumb. I don't think Americans even think that.
Since ancient time, Norway has survived on fish, potatoes, rocks, and plundering.
Okay. Oh man, this is good. Rocks. Norway. Not just fish and potatoes, but rocks too.
And then in the 1960s, we invented the oil. We gave...
All right, I'm going to try not to pause this so much. Even the way he says stuff, I know it's meant to be funny. Norway invented oil. Yeah, invented oil. Okay.
Up rocks and plundering, but we still like fish and potatoes. The invention of oil has in many ways laid the foundation of today's society.
True.
Where we are born with skis on our feet.
Born with skis on... Oh my gosh. I didn't realize what was going on in this picture here. Oh my goodness. Skis on the feet during birth. Yeah.
Even before we learned how to walk or even stand, we got dragged into a big ski called a pulk. But
wait, is this a Norwegian thing? See, I knew this video was not just funny, but it was going to have some very, very detailed, unique insight into Norwegian life. And here you go. I've never seen this thing before. This does not exist in America. What do you call this thing that you stick your little children into?
Into a big ski called a pulk. But
pulk. This is a pulk. This kid's expression is killing me.
The pulk. But as soon as they learn how to stand on their own feet, they are forced to love skiing.
Forced to love skiing. True. Man, this video, just straight up facts here.
During these ski trips, they also learn how to love the lunch packet. The lunch packet's most popular containment is a frozen piece of bread with a slice of yellow cheese on it. But soon enough, we learn how easy it is to get something else. Bedtime stories are a big thing in Norway.
Okay.
They mainly evolve around scary creatures like trolls and...
there was, for the longest time, I did not know trolls were a Norwegian thing. Like Norwegian folklore and whatnot. Trolls, huh?
Guy called Askeladden. And these stories are the main reason why the children are afraid of the dark.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
though we Norwegians got extremely wealthy from inventing the oil, we keep forgetting to buy more kindergartens. So
what?
Socializing is a rare expense for some kids. But what we do buy a lot of are schools. We start school at...
What does he mean there's not a lot of kindergartens? Like, I'm not sure what that means. Or if he's joking about there being not a lot of kindergartens or what that joke means. But it's good that Norway spends a lot of emphasis on education, as he's talking about here.
At the age of 6 and graduate after we learned that Norway is not the capital of Sweden and the Norwegian special letters o.
Is that how you say that? I actually do not know how to pronounce these letters. I know there are Norwegian letters that don't exist in American English. I've seen them, but I don't know how to pronounce them or anything.
Oh, and lunch packet with the frozen bread and the cheese is still popular here.
Oh, it has to be it has to be frozen bread. Like it can't be warm. You can't enjoy it. Maybe Norwegians just like frozen bread and cheese. One slice of cheese, very nourishing.
2 weeks before the with the frozen bread and the cheese is still popular here. 2 weeks before the final exams and graduation, the grad students put on red and blue overalls.
Yeah. Oh, blue? They can be blue? Oh man, I thought I knew about the Russ. I have learned about this high school celebration. It's the most random. Like, of all the things I've learned about Norway, this was by far the most random. Like, the month-long high school celebration, but it's awesome. And I thought you wear red pants. It can be blue as well. Okay.
Then we drink and drive red and blue cars, sometimes also buses, while not doing our homework. The 17th of May is the last day of celebration.
Okay.
And this also happens to be our day of independence.
Right.
On this day we celebrate our liberty, our fish and potatoes and...
Oh my god. Right, exactly. I mean, as funny as this video is, as silly as it is touching on like a lot of really important Norwegian cultural like topics and stuff, so
and oil. We have flags and eat Norwegian traditional food like hot dog. Kids and grown-ups also wear a traditional dress made from wool called a bunad.
Bunad. I have seen the bunads. I don't know much about what the men wear, but I have seen these very elaborate, beautiful dresses. The bunads that women wear. It's very nice. There's nothing quite like this in American culture. It's very Norwegian. There's no like American historical like garb or clothing really to be had. So this is very cool. And I think the designs can vary from region to region around Norway, kind of representing where you're from, which is pretty awesome.
It itches terribly, is way too warm, and...
What did he... I'm trying to get all deep about this. I'm trying to be serious, and this narrator's like, it itches, it's very itchy.
Called a bunad. It itches terribly, is way too warm, and makes you look fat. But that doesn't stop us from smiling and dancing and kicking hats off sticks.
Right. Yeah, what is this? Kicking a hat off a stick. Is this a Constitution Day thing? Is this a celebration thing? Is this like a traditional Norwegian game? Kicking a hat off a stick? I have not seen that before.
Doing traditional folk dances. After graduation from high school, we leave our moms and her dinners. We migrate to bigger cities and discover dinners that are much more enjoyable.
You discover the oven take-home pizza.
Than mom's fish and potatoes. But we still like fish and potatoes.
Right.
After moving to bigger cities, we find a job or a book to read and go out 2 days per week. We mingle and have sex.
What?
Actually, statistically...
Well, oh my god. I didn't know this was going to cover everything. Everything in Norwegian culture. Why do Norwegians go out 2 days a week? Is that a joke or is that specific?
Speaking, we are at the top of the scale when it comes to one-night stands. In Norway...
I'm learning things about Norway I never knew that I would know, but I know them now.
Also referred to as simple, easy enjoyment. Then we have babies and start a family. Our children are born with skis on their feet and then put them in pulks and make them go skiing. Make lunch packets, scare them with stories about trolls.
Wow, it's the cycle of life. The cycle of Norwegian life right here.
Make them wear clothes that itches and tell them to kick hats. Give them money so they can drink and drive and not read, so that they can repeat their cycles over and again. And they say now, hey, welcome to Norway.
Wow. Wow, this video should have been called the Norwegian life cycle or something. That's what it taught. Oh my gosh, that was great. That was great. That was by Jen Spetter. It has 3 million views. This is a popular video. It's teaching lots of people about Norway. I gotta give that a like. That was fantastic. I mean, it covered Norwegian culture, history, family life, family cycle, food, celebrations. It was very funny and kind of troll, but it was also kind of educational. Are there any comments here? Let's take a look at some of the comments on this thing. This video is very popular, I just realized. A lot of people have seen it. So, let's see if I can get to the comments. Here we go. I love how this is meant to be a joke, but this is pretty much how life in Norway works. Exactly. It's like, it's clearly meant to be a joke. But a lot of the stuff there actually was educational and true. As a Norwegian, I must admit, this is unironically the most accurate video on Norwegian culture on the internet. There you have it. Even the Norwegians chiming in here are saying, yeah, you know what? It's kind of true. It's kind of true. As someone who is quite Norse, all these things are true. As a Norwegian, I can confirm, yes, this is Norway's circle of life. Oh my god, seems like a lot of the Norwegians who stumbled on this actually like it, which is good. Norwegians seem to have a very good sense of humor. This video must never be deleted. I'm watching it for a decade. We're a little more modern now. We also like brown cheese. Oh, I am Norwegian, and I find this Norwegian. The comments are very funny too on this video. I think Norwegians enjoy this video more than anyone else. That's true. There's a lot of Norwegians here who are like, this video is accurate. We should show this in our schools to teach the children. Why would anyone think Norway is the capital of Sweden? Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing I thought as well. I don't think anyone really thinks that. I don't. Oh, what else do we have? I swear I laughed at everything. OMG, forever a proud Norwegian. Norway is the most beautiful and progressive country. One does not simply walk into Norway. One must survive on fish and potatoes. One must have skis on their feet when they're born. One must learn to love frozen bread with yellow cheese. Yeah, the frozen bread has to be frozen. We eat traditional Norwegian traditional food like a hot dog. Well, I think like Norway does have like reindeer hot dogs, right? This person might be thinking like an American hot dog, which obviously isn't very Norwegian, but I've seen that there's hot dogs in Norway with like interesting types of animal meat. I am a Norwegian citizen, and I approve this message. I love that Norwegians enjoy this video too. I find it very funny. I found that so funny and so helpful. 100 years from now, people will still watch this. A work of art. And there you have it. There you have it, a work of art. This is Norway. Wow, what a video. I wasn't exactly sure what to expect here. I had stumbled across this, and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. And it was very funny, very, very good humor. And yeah, like most of the people were saying, it really covered a lot of the sort of cornerstones of Norwegian history and culture. So I enjoyed it, and I learned a thing or two. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and Norwegian culture and stuff from Norway that I've never learned before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.